Alright, so this is my next rant video. I'm going to touch on a couple topics that have happened recently, and not so recently. But let me start out by adding a little more about myself. Um, I have a few inspirations for doing this. My biggest being Philip DeFranco, if you ever heard of him. He's very middle of the road, gives the news how it is, and it's always about his opinion. I, on the other hand, I'm not. I know I'm biased um, in different ways. I am more conservative in my opinions, but I'm also more open-minded than most conservatives. Um, with that being said, let's move on. When it comes to conspiracies, I'm not huge on conspiracy theories. I find some of them entertaining. I get a good chuckle out of some of them. I definitely don't wear a tinfoil hat. But I noticed something, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but in the news cycles recently, Vegas, the whole Vegas shooting has just dropped off. No one's talking about it. No one's bringing it up anymore. It's like it almost like it never happened. I mean, only the people that still think about it are people that were there, people that were injured. It seems that people just moved on a lot quicker when Columbine happened, when other mass shootings happened. It was in the news cycle for almost months. And Vegas happens, and it lasts maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and now nothing. Again, I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy, but one that I did hear, and one that I can see is plausible, is this being a undercover sting gone wrong. You know, a undercover arms deal gone wrong. And since it went wrong, every federal agency is scrambling to, you know, not look so bad. I just wonder why it was talked about so much and then it just dropped off and no one talks about it anymore. That just seems weird to me. So, oh, on other conspiracy stuff, the JFK files were released. I haven't been able to gleam over them yet, but I have heard a few interesting things brought up about, 26 minutes before it happened, someone in England ran in and said something bad's going to happen in the U.S. So, I don't know. I'll have more on that when I actually look over everything. Um, what else? Oh, more inspirations. There's Bearing. There's all kinds of these skeptic anti-SJW ranters out there that I respect. Um, you know, and I've noticed that they've all jumped on this red pill black thing, which I enjoy her videos, but I don't understand why they've jumped on her. I guess it's, you know, everyone likes to joke that liberalism ends up eating their own because you can't be progressive enough, you can't be liberal enough, and it just seems like that's what's happening here. They take something from her past to try and say that she's not genuine in her opinions now. I mean, freaking fucking Richard Spencer. Come on. That fucking douchebag. I don't know how anyone could deal with what he says. I have no respect for anyone that takes his word for anything. He's a fucking scumbag that no one should even worry about what comes out of his mouth. I'm sorry. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I've looked over this, you know, Kickstarter thing that she started. And everything I heard on the Rubin report fits into what she said. While she was doing this, because it was closed on April 14th, so I tend to believe her. Now, granted, this whole thinking it's a conspiracy thing, I don't know if I'd go that far. But, I mean, these anti-SJW ranters and, these people that are skeptics, I understand being skeptical, but to just jump on someone and start just knocking them down because for whatever reason is just, it just baffles me. It just baffles me a lot. Um, but again, as that develops, guess I'll have more to rant about. I don't know if you knew this, but I am a Trump supporter. I did vote for him. I did as much as I could to get people to vote for him. I believe he is what this country needs, and he's proven it. He's proven he is what the country needed. Um, I know a lot of people are enjoying the robustness of their 401ks now. People's portfolios that do any investing, I mean, they're loving it. And that's about it. I'll do a Trump rant another time. But for now, I think that'll do. Hopefully I haven't scared everyone away by this point. And I'll have more. I just wanted to get a little rant out there, let you know where I'm coming from. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Ask down there if you want me to rant on anything, maybe get a little more specific on something. Just let me know. That is all.